Portal, also known as
Turtles,
also known as
Cars 2,
is a goddamn legend. Even though you might already know every Did You Know Gaming, IGN, Jessica Chobot looking ass fun fact about this game, just hang in there while I explain what Portal is to these non-girl gamer dweeby jeebies. Jeez. Portal is a first-person puzzle RTS simulator that came out as part of the Orange Box. You can get one at Crossco. Don't worry, it's good for you, just eat the fruit, goddamn. Released alongside Halo 2 and Cream Fortress 2, Portal blew everyone's Dwayne Johnson straight off. In fact, the day after the Juice Box came out was the busiest hospital day in history because everyone was just wandering around, looking for a new dangus. The premise of Portal is as classic as gaming gets. You awaken to the beckoning call of Lord Shitter and then are put through a series of tests, puzzles, if you will. These spooky puzzles revolve around the usage of the portal gun. Basically, if you shoot a portal, then shoot another portal, goblins come and take your family. The tests gradually get harder throughout the game and require you to experiment with momentum, science, really just whatever it takes to keep the goddamn goblins at bay. So I mean, yeah, that's Portal. Shoot 2 gaping holes and whatever you want can go through them, including yourself. Very Gucci, but also very Alpha Sigma Delta Phi Chi, bro. It's a basic idea that's easy to grasp, but can be implemented in a lot of really cool ways. That being said, let's talk about a different game, a sports game. Lego Soccer.
Rocket League, more like Socrates. If that shit is possessive, use apostrophes.
This game is a fucking blast. Blastoise. It's a game about Blastoise. If you don't already know, it's basically soccer, but played by remote-controlled cars. But guess who has the remote this time? You do. Not your sister, not your friend, and definitely not your piece of shit older brother, you son of a bitch. Rocket League is super fun and easy to pick up, but it does have a pretty high skill ceiling for the more hardcore techno Dreamcast gamer boys. You got basic moves like ramming the car into other players, driving really fast, and letting everyone know that they did a good job.
Nice shot.
But there's also more difficult maneuvers like jumping, bicycle kicks, driving on the walls, and flying away from your problems like that Hillary Duff song told you to do in middle school. Playing a close game in Rocket League is super fun and very intense. And if you like tiny cars, giant balls, passive-aggressive teammates, and competitive video games, I highly recommend you give it a try. But you know what could potentially make Rocket League even more interesting? Goblins. Okay, so I know at first glance the title of the video maybe made you do one of these. But just hear me out, chicken. Obviously, not all players could have portal guns at their disposal all at once. That'd be fucking anarchy. Way too many goblins in the house. But imagine if there was only one portal gun on the field. Meaning, you know, one player, 2 portals. And maybe the gun is an item that randomly spawns on the map so that it's fair game for either team to pick up. And maybe each time you pick up the gun, Twisted Metal style, you have like 20 seconds to use it before it disappears, only to spawn somewhere else on the map like 10 seconds later. The gun would work exactly like it does in Portal, meaning that anything or anyone can go through a portal. Friend or foe, dingus or vakringus. This means the portal gun would add like a whole new crazy dynamic to the game. Just imagine using the portal gun to set up a shot for yourself or a teammate. You see the ball heading towards the wall, so you shoot a portal where you think it's gonna land, and then another right in front of you on the ground, essentially alley-ooping yourself. But also, in that scenario, a rival player could follow the ball through the portal, coming up through the ground like a fucking demon and saving it from you. Then it's like a horror game. Then it's like Amnesia and Rocket League combined. Because of how the stages in Rocket League are designed, there's nowhere the ball could directly be portaled into the goal. Especially because in this hypothetical ass game, you can't make portals in the goal, you little dick snot. There's so many cool setups I can imagine in Rocket League if it had portals. Last minute saves, traveling across the stadium instantly like a goddamn dark paladin. Anticipating where the ball is gonna go and throwing off the other team by shooting a portal there. Fucking flying into the air and shooting a portal into the ceiling and another one on the ground and flying through and coming back out and wishing that, you know, your ex-girlfriend still loved you. That's why you play video games, right? Especially at high-level Evo, Counter-Strike 1.6, Halo 2 level play, things could get insane. That would be a fun-ass game to play, but also to watch. Speaking of watching, thanks for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. I'll fight goblins with you guys next week.
Rocket League, more like Socrates. If that shit is possessive, use apostrophes. If you like this video, then like it please. If you don't, then my dad won't talk to me. He won't talk to me. He won't